fight. Fight. When we fight, we win.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth.
The champion of democracy, repeatedly urging your supporters to fight is a strange way to acknowledge the will of the majority. She finally came to her crescendo, which, much like her campaign, felt
Only
Understood.
when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people feel like we are entering a dark time. But for the benefit of us all,
Will do.
I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let
Got it.
us fill the sky.
Just breath. We're in for a fight.
Yes?
Billion of stars.
Sure.
Whatever's necessary. Get ready.
Or the fact that you never get to hear Kamala Harris make speeches like that ever again.
I'm feeling so unburdened by what has been. It was, and of course, now the media is dominated, drizzling down into the limelight as to show which votes are going
I need mana!
happen. Has anyone heard of the reasoning that he's the most dynamic
Help!
personality
Please!
in modern
Not now!
history we've ever seen enter
Yes?
the original Republic.
Blasted armor.
And he was up against them all.
That's the way. Help! Please! This way, right?
Literally.
all right, why not?
I've seen a lot of media be like, well, it was a woman and they're just not prepared for the first woman president of the United States of America. Trump stopped her twice now.
Sounds like a plan.
From having our first female president. Maybe even women didn't want the first president to be an idiot. That's no Margaret Thatcher. You don't have my vote, they said. In massive numbers, and she didn't get
Corporal?
up. It's been so amusing watching the
Jesus,
post-mortem.
that thing is huge.
All right. For days to come, but started today the minute we got up. But with regard to the power, I'm looking forward to being very impressed. Because the Democrats have now spent 4 years telling us,
Help! Please!
That's
the
They killed one of our heroes.
and hand over the keys to the White House. So I'm looking forward to a textbook perfect transfer.
But what's with the fight rhetoric, though, right? Like, there's two reasons. Either she's just sort of sowing those little seeds, saying, maybe there's something going on here, maybe we should rise up against Mr. Trump. Or she worked out that the moment Trump won the election was when he said, fight, 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 after he was shot. And she's like, oh my God, I've lost this thing. But maybe I can use those words and I'll get everything back. I'll say fight 19 times and it'll be even better than Trump saying it 3 times. Like, it was ridiculous. One of those little pictures
Just give the word.
showed there was her saying, I don't concede the fight. Now, the words prior to that were, I concede that I didn't win the election, but I don't concede the fight that we took to the election. Have you ever heard, apart from maybe the words of Stephen Miles, when he was
Understood.
in Queensland, have you ever heard someone who's so ungracious in their concession speech? A concession speech is usually a time to say, thanks so much, thanks for your support, we've worked over the last 30 years. We understand that the American people have now decided that they want something different. You know, we won't give up on that.
Help! Please!
It's really a pretty positive sort of thing. Get out there and carry on about
What pesky.
and I don't concede this, and I don't concede that.
Fine.
They killed one of our heroes.
That Trump beat. And you've got to ask the question, if that's how she behaves after the defeat, and
Nowadays, few
the way
people
she
remember
behaved
the
night
reason for
prior,
Everlight's
when
wealth.
she refused to go out and address all of her supporters at HQ, who deserved to receive a thank you from her for donating money and donating their time and manning polling booths and all this.
We should
stuff.
get moving.
She didn't even have the grace to go out and talk to them when she knew she was about to lose.
I'll be right here.
She then goes out and gives that speech. Imagine what she would have been like as president. Like, they claim that Donald Trump is the dictator and, you know, he's a threat to democracy. If that's what she's like when she loses, can you imagine
They will
what sort
fall.
of control she would have tried to actually won?
So, what's the plan? You read my mind.
And welcome to a program that is smiling
Huh?
Please!
You'll have to wait.
Whatever's necessary. Yes?
We should get ready.
Help! Please! Or I'll keep you shielded!
I need help over here. Go. Sure.
Will do.
Help! Please!
Understood.
So, what's the plan?
Understood.
Sure.
That way?
Got it.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Will do.
Sounds like a plan.
They will fall.
You got it. Sure.
This way, right?
Got it.
Blasted armor.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Help! Please!
Yes. This
Help!
way, right?
Please! Danger up ahead! All right.
What do we need?
Sounds like a plan.
Understood.
Yes.
Help! Please!
Yes.
They killed one of our heroes.
Whoa. This is
Will do.
bizarre.
You got it.
To make this country what it is, to tell them they're not real women.
25 years ago, just hysteria and hyperbole there. There's much more of that electly losing and madness, but I want to see this next season. Don Lemon before our doing box cuts, laughed at by the good folk in Jersey. First he tries to shame Trump backers by
Let's see.
suggesting sexist.
Who do you support? I'll plead the fifth. Trump for the win. Tell me why.
I can't really call that right now, but I just feel like she's not good for president. She's good vice, but not for the actual lead role.
Does it have anything to do with being a woman?
No. You know, because I feel like women, nah, you're not gonna give me that.
Your money's on Harry.
Yeah.
Who do you want?
Trump.
Why don't you like Harry?
Oh, she don't have any experience.
She's the vice president. She's a senator.
No experience.
It doesn't get any better when Don talks to women.
I want Donald Trump. I just feel we need somebody that has a stronger background with the military and
Understood.
the world in general.
She was a prosecutor
Yes.
and an attorney general and a senator and a vice president.
Is it there to learn what voters think or to lecture them about why Harris is
That way?
This next interaction is frank.
Sounds like a plan.
Years ago, the law
Sure.
I made a lot more money than I do now. But that's not actually what the record shows.
Corporal?
It's actually better under
You got it. All right. Here goes nothing. Get ready.
Yes.
They killed one of our heroes.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth.
From his
The glittering
time
mo-
in New Jersey.
Trump or Harris? Trump. That's who's gonna win. That's who's gonna win. Who you support?
That way?
I support Trump. All the people that came to this country legally, it's not fair that they're letting all 10,000 to 15,000 people, 20,000 people here.
Sure.
Will do.
Did you know Biden was flying America? Did you know Biden was flying? I got you. Where are we going to next?
What sounds like a plan? Understood.
Sure. That way?
Yes.
I need help over here.
White guy tacos. I see enough guacamole.
Help!
What do we need?
Please!
You got it.
All right.
Got
Why
it.
not?
I need over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
Don't die on me. We need you. Damn it! I need you.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The
In the days before every word was carefully scripted. Now I've heard her say some crazy things.
You read my mind.
She would never.
A golem. Don't let down your guard.
So then we will take over. It's the question if you have the will to do it. The will to do it.
Watch out, how very communist.
Help! Please!
Now back to CNN and yes, they are among the Democrats' most enthusiastic. Let's be clear, telling the American people to forget about this.
Whatever's necessary.
Help! Please!
Not happening. I can't focus.
That's the way.
Uh-huh. It is real and it's important. People can make fun of it and say it's policy. But if you ask for the
This way, right?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
All right, why not?
Understood.
They killed one of our heroes.
Political scientists and psychology
Come on.
professors,
Don't die on us now.
I need.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth.
Theirs was strength through joy. And their propaganda arms were just as enthusiastic about gaslighting the nation. And talking about gaslighting the nation, here is our...
They will fall.
One of the ABC paid journalists. But Donald Trump is in a new way. He's still
Help! Please!
that he took your family to with the terrible.
I'll keep you shielded! Help! Please!
Yeah, that was Sarah Ferguson last week interviewed Trump derangement syndrome off the charts.
Sounds like a plan. Sure.
Ferguson and her overpaid underworked team seem to have learned nothing.
Help! Please!
Got it.
Blasted
Get
armor.
ready.
Russian collusion hoax. Yeah,
Understood.
though Kamala refuses to do an interview, she did, for just a minute, answer a question about
That way?
Sure.
auto cue and
Will do.
All right, why not?
here she is asking about how she plans to pay for these
Got it.
policies she's announced.
This way, right?
See if you can work out the
Sounds like a plan.
advisors have clearly drilled into her head.
In terms of the tax credits,
You got
we
it.
know that there's a great return on investment. When we increase
Sounds like a plan.
That's the way.
what that means in terms of increasing
That
the
way?
tax base, not to mention property tax base, what that does to fund schools, again, return on investment. I think it's a mistake for any person who talks about public policy to not critically evaluate how you measure the return on investment.
Return on investment. In the full clip, she said it 4 times in about
Here we go.
We should get moving.
For the first time ever, the as credentialed content creators
Please!
in August out in Chicago.
They killed one of our heroes.
Some familiar faces there. Let's have a look at a couple
Help!
of these.
Please!
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The glittering mine.
This is Jeffrey
Understood.
Marsh. I'm sure you'll remember him.
Hi, love. Here are 3 ways to disrespect your elders. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic parent or
More fighting. Does this never end?
Damn it! I need healing. Sure. All right. Here goes nothing.
Help! Please!
one of our heroes.
Taxidermists do for work.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The glittering...
I don't even understand that last one. Taxidermy, what's he suggesting there? Out of the tens of thousands.
Fine.
Just brat. We're in for a fight.
White supremacist. I've ever seen in my life. I forget.
No! Not yet!
Wife has to sleep with him.
Please!
With this sort of gas.
They killed one of our heroes.
Is pure chutzpah.
Damn it! I need healing. I need help.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The glittering mine.
Donald Trump would be able to weaponize the Department of Justice to go after his political opponents. He could even turn the FBI into his personal police force. That is not how it works.
That way? Get ready. Fair enough. Let's do this.
That's how it works in dictatorship.
Wow. Even great chutzpah right there. And also the completion.
I need help over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
Well, here is at a DNC welcome party.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The
And my message to MAGA, go forth yourself, all right?
That's a charming
Blazes. That thing is huge.
Now let's have a look at some of the charming letters.
Here we go.
Mayhem.
I'll keep you shielded.
Getting the face of police officers.
Not happening. I can't focus.
Pretending to be a woman.
Help! Please!
They killed one of our heroes.
I need healing. I need help over here.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The glitter...
You might remember the Republican National Convention started with a prayer for Israel and the hostages. The DNC, the Democrats' National Convention, began with a land acknowledgement.
Will do.
This.
Just give the word.
Got it. We're in for a fight.
Sounds like a plan. Not happening. I can't focus.
Help! Please! Help! Please! Corporal?
About why he was there, making a fool of himself, why he backs the Democrats. explain what he looks for in a leader.
You got it.
I believe that leaders must display dignity. I believe that leaders must tell the truth.
Got it. Dignity and truth. Let's get a dose of that with the leader that Steve Kerr backs right now, Joe Biden, who spoke sometime after Kerr. It was way past his bedtime, and it was a manic, incoherent rant. He told women they had no electrical or electoral power. Try to figure this out.
Women are not without electrical, not allowed, not without electoral.
We should get moving.
Or political power. No.
Yes. Understood.
No kidding. But let's just get back to that dignity thing Steve Kerr was talking about. Dignity and truth. And here we see that sort of a glorious dignity of Biden repeating verifiable lies.
Just do what you want. I'll stay here.
And in doing so, he even invoked the name of his son. It's not very dignified in my book.
Changing the same exact anti-Semitic bias heard in Germany in the early 30s. Neo-Nazis, supremacists, the Ku Klux Klan.
I'll take a
When
look.
the president was asked what he thought had happened, Donald Trump said, and I quote, "There are very fine people on both sides. My God."
All right, why not?
That is what he said and what he meant.
You read my mind.
That's what I realized. I've listened to the admonition of my dead son. I could not stay on the sideline. So I ran.
Let me see.
So dignified, so truthful, so full of joy. That demented diatribe was, of course, devoid of fact. We told you that years ago. It's all on video. The fine people hoax is just that. Trump did condemn the neo-Nazis and racists unequivocally.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And the press has treated them absolutely unfairly.
And yet, years later, the Democrats from Joe Biden down continue to push that dangerous, divisive line. Even after
This way,
Donald
right?
Trump
Plan.
All
was
right.
assassinated. It's beyond despicable. But Steve Kerr thinks it's dignified and full of truth and unity. Joe also seems confused because he credited himself and particularly Kamala
Sure.
reopening schools during the pandemic.
Danger up ahead.
Kamala helped get the schools back open. Really? Do the Democrats think they've forgotten they ran attack against Donald Trump wanting to reopen schools?
Help, please.
Yes.
They killed one of our heroes.
Will save his re-election.
We have to open the schools.
Got it. Sure.
PPE.
Threatening their funding.
When they don't open their schools, we're not going to fund them.
Ignoring how the virus spreads. Risking teachers and parents' lives. Going against the advice of experts.
It's had very little impact on young people.
Trump was 100% right there. The virus had very little impact
Yes.
on young, healthy kids, and schools should have never been closed. And that was only one of the many vital lies uttered on the DNC
That's the
stage
way.
by Biden and others. Indeed, the whole thing seemed to be less about Kamala and Walz and the Democrats' vision, and really all about Trump, Trump, Trump.
So, what's the plan?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Trump. Trump.
Who in the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
Indeed, there was very little said of the about the big issues facing the
Get ready.
country throughout the day.
Whatever's
only
necessary.
3 nations have been closed and only 8 at the border. 6
That way?
nations have cried,
Fair enough.
but
Let's do this.
140 nations
Is this really
seen attacks.
Yes?
Let's take a look
Fine.
at some of the insanity on the streets of Chicago. The American left is watch here as a lone man tries to stop the American flag being set alight, and masked maniacs scream in his face.
Not all glory, not all glory.
They did burn the flag. They don't just hate Trump and conservatives. They hate Israel. They hate America. They hate Western civilization. But at least they're open about their far-left lunacy. Inside the DNC, they're trying to pretend they're just like the rest of the country. They're even playing country music. But the only thing that really unites these people is a hatred of their political opponents. Watch as this trans activist is given the mic to announce the New Jersey delegates are backing Kamala, but instead he goes on some pronoun-announcing anti-Trump rant instead.
My name is Dr. Joey Perella, pronouns she, her, hers. I'm a proud resident of the Garden State. I'm proud to stand with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz because they stand with the LGBTQ community. It's time to turn the page on Trump. Thank you.
Dude, you had one job. It wasn't that. Now let's look at the sort of projection and hypocrisy that the DNC provides, and it'll take your breath away. Let's start with former First Lady Michelle Obama talking about the Republicans being against children. But really, she's talking here about Republicans being against children who are being transitioned with dangerous, irreversible treatments.
Demonizing our children for being who they are and loving who they love. Look, that doesn't make anybody's life better.
And here Michelle talks about how bad greed is, how you should be suspicious of those who want more than their share. But thanks to Daily Wire for reminding us of the wealth Michelle and Barack have accumulated.
She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed.
She paid more than $1,000 for those shoes. I'd pay that much never to see them again. They're awful. But while they're pretending to be all about joy and positivity, Barack and Michelle Obama did again push the politics of envy, grievance, racial division. And to top it off, we had the entire DNC chanting for the political class to do something. Do something. The Democrats are in power. The Biden-Harris administration is running the show. Do they forget that? Indeed, the Democrats have been in power for 12 of the last 16 years, and yet they decry the state of the country, the division, the economy. It's all on them. But the media has their new talking point, and the word of the day...
Sounds like a plan.
Will do.
It was though someone had plugged in a cable, a current was connected, and there was pure electricity.
Blasted armor.
Thank you for sharing with us some of the electricity.
All right, why not?
It is incredibly electric. You know, it was just electric. Sort of electric, because I've never seen it. It comes absolutely electric.
Sure. The atmosphere in here is electric. Excitement, it is electric.
Understood.
Senator Schumer wasn't lying when he was saying that there's a lot of electricity and excitement right now.
So it's incredibly
Will do.
electric.
It's electric. Something just got uncorked.
Room in Chicago, quite electric tonight.
Last night was electric.
It'll be electric.
Electrifying.
The electrification.
There's electricity in this room.
Let's see.
That is preferable to Van Jones on CNN, almost crying after hearing the Obamas speak. Dude,
All right, here goes
I
nothing.
didn't know how much I missed them. I missed them. I missed that. I miss hearing that. This was a masterful act of leadership. It was a sacred task. They
This
took
way,
it
right?
on well. It was like an oasis. I didn't realize I had been in a spiritual desert until they created that oasis on that stage, and they did a beautiful job tonight.
Oh my. Dude, you need those around you to tell you to stop talking, seriously. Now, it's just a shame CNN didn't interview this next guy. The BBC did, but I don't think they knew that he was actually a conservative mocking the leftists recently.
Now, listen, my name is Noah Source. I use he, they pronouns. I'm just really excited that we have, the first
fanboy Mark Hamill. He has a message for the nation, and get ready to cringe hard.
Well, in the movies, I fought against make-believe evil. But we're
Huh?
at a time in our history when we're fighting against real evil. So I beg you, please, don't go to the orange side.
That's it from me. I'll see you Sunday morning for Outsiders. Good night. That's it.
Orange side.
That's it from me. I'll see you Sunday morning for Outsiders. Good night.
The hardest thing about business is minding your own.
Good evening and welcome to a
That way?
program
Look at that.
devoted entirely to
We're in for some
lefties
fun.
losing it.
They will fall.
It's about lefties, a man who identifies as a woman who
Damn it! I need healing.
calling the cops because she's
Understood.
and happy she is
I need help over here.
It's all about intersectional between characters. And when that doesn't work,
Yes? Help! Please!
They killed one of our heroes.
Yes?
Damn it! I need healing.
The hardest thing about business is minding your own. There are few.
And I'm gonna stand here for 1 minute.
Huh?
Got it.
Okay, what's your name?
You're a black woman calling
What's your name?
trans woman, and I just want you to
What's your name?
I want you to think about that.
Okay,
Sounds like a plan.
go ahead. Go, continue to
I
walk.
want you to think about that.
We're at 37 seconds.
All right, why not?
I'm gonna stop recording at 1 minute, and I'm gonna call the cops if you're still in my area.
That's the way.
You read my mind.
you'll regret this.
Damn it! I need healing.
Got it.
Sure. I need help over here.
I need mana!
Ladylike man.
Damn it! I need healing.
More fighting. Does this never end? Please!
I'm not speaking anymore.
Good! I risk my life every day getting ready in the morning.
He risks his life getting ready in the morning, really? Is he putting his
Sure.
wig on in front of the Taliban? Where's the danger? What I do see is a sense of entitlement that is off the scale. Now to a man that identifies as Viper. That's how he identifies on his Instagram page. Here is Xavier DeRosso, who also identifies as part Chinese, and here he explains why the Asian community
Wrong
is so
place,
successful.
wrong time.
You'll regret this.
Percent Chinese, but don't tell me I can't identify.
Help! Please!
They killed one of our heroes.
Full-blooded Asians are too humble to do this, so let me explain to you why Asian families don't have half the issues of you other people. We are the wealthiest group.
Damn it! I need healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Simply fascinating.
And a strong family unit instead of the victim Olympics. Don't see Asians.
Get ready. Fair enough. Let's do this. So, what's the plan?
That was unexpected.
Intriguing.
We have no choice but to be elite. Oh, Xavier, you're only Asian when it's
Blasted armor.
You only know what a woman is. Convenient, goofy.
Now let's hear from the woman who's going to save
Sure.
the world from fascism, according to the Loopy Left. Here is Kamala speaking out not against radical Islamic terrorism and illegal immigration.
That's the way?
No. Here she says we must have the courage to object to the terms radical Islamic terrorism and illegal aliens.
This way, right? I'll keep you shielded!
More cutthroats. They will take them down.
Sounds like a plan.
Now would you look at that?
Huh?
That was Harris talking at a mosque back in 2016, and the timing is important because that
Interesting.
was at the height of the Islamic State's reign
You got
of
it.
terror, where they brutally murdered those they considered non-believers, where they abducted, raped, and tortured thousands of women and children,
Sure.
including Yazidis. And there is Kamala in 2016 objecting to the term radical
Understood.
terrorism. But that
Let's
won't
see.
stop the enthusiasm from the useful idiots.
Sounds like a plan.
At least this next one is
all right, why not?
camper, this never Trumper. It likes a dance, so many of them are miserable. This one at least looks...
This way, right?
That way? Mm. There we go.
Talks about the benefits of
Let's see.
brain and thinking.
I used
Sure.
to believe everything I see in the news, but that's before I discovered a brain.
A brain is meant for everyday use. Those living with moderate to severe stupidity have seen immediate improvement in common sense with a brain.
I thought the government had my best interests at heart, and then a friend told me about a brain.
Talk to your doctor about what news sources you obey. A brain may also lower your desire to take life-altering advice from celebrities.
Getting lectured about my carbon footprint from people with 3 private jets.
Not now!
Now I can think for myself. When my
That's the way.
surgery biology began to
You got it.
I knew
All right.
Huh. Interesting. Get ready!
We should get moving.
Accountability, discernment,
I need help over here.
a better understanding of economics, awareness of the stupidity of socialism, and diarrhea.
pretending yourself to be reality, then you know it's choosing a brain.
Not now! Whatever's necessary.
They didn't tell us Mr. Kamala Harris would install the first Democrats' preventive campaign, calling the army to start rewriting.
Just give the word.
Apparently, she was never the born star, never had the most voting record in the Senate, and she was never considered a liability in the Biden administration. Those verifiable facts are all dismissed as right-wing conspiracies, as is the fact that she helped raise
Intriguing.
bail money
Got it.
for thugs during the BLM riots. Look at this headline claiming Trump falsely accuses Harris of donating to Minnesota Freedom Fund, bailing out dangerous criminals. No, did Kamala do just
Sounds like a
that?
plan.
Her tweet is still up. Cheering now to the
That way?
Minnesota Freedom Fund to help post bail
Sure.
for those protesting on the ground in Minnesota. She posted that at the height of the BLM riots, and guess what? That link is still active. You can still donate. And there is Kamala's smiling face on the donation page. And
Blasted
the
armor.
campaign is doing its best to prevent this bit of history being memory hold.
Now would
This
you look
is
at that?
among their most devastating.
Understood. You got it. Sounds like a plan.
Harris sending this out on X. If you're able to chip in now to the Minnesota Freedom Fund to help post bail for those protesting on the ground in Minnesota.
Thanks to Harris's promotion, the group reportedly raised $35 million in just a few weeks.
Darnica Floyd, charged with second-degree murder for stabbing a friend to death. She got out of jail, too. A twice-convicted rapist, currently charged with kidnapping and sexual assault, and he walks out, too.
The Freedom Fund raked in donations when it was promoted by many, including now Vice President Kamala Harris.
Sean Michael Tillman shot and killed a passenger on a train platform after reportedly being released from jail 3 weeks prior. All thanks to the Minnesota Freedom Fund.
Donovan Boone was charged with breaking into the home of an ex-girlfriend and choking her. Freedom Fund bailed him out for $3,000 cash, and he hasn't shown up for court since.
I often don't look at a charge specifics when I bail someone out. The Hennepin County attorney called out the Minnesota Freedom Fund for bailing Mosley out of jail twice previously, even though he was arrested for having a gun in the courthouse.
The Minnesota Freedom Fund, which pays cash bail for low-income criminals, paid Tibbs's
Armor, shields, everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
bleeding from the head and ears in this alley. Police were able to arrest Tibbs in connection to this violent assault.
Howard was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. The Minnesota Freedom Fund now supporting Alex Bailey.
The affluent white female liberals, for short, they are mobilising
This is no longer about politics, and you get to right your wrongs of 2016, when you didn't get a woman in the White House who was overly qualified. Now's your chance.
Thank God I don't look like her, because I think that means I don't have to listen to her. But you white women, sorry, but this is apparently a life and death matter. No hyperbole there.
This is no longer about red versus blue. This is our lives that we are playing with. And the piece that you have control over is who you vote for in November. You need to find a spine to stand up against the white men in your life who are telling you who should be your president.
Yes, ignore the white men and listen to this white woman. Makes perfect sense. And here is another totally sane white woman. There's a message for America. Here is comic Chelsea Handler's rant about Jamie Vance's childless lady poets.
I mean, my God, are we tired? You sad, diet, Mountain Dew drinking, couch hunting, dolphin aficionado, all of us childless cat and dog ladies are going to go from childless and crushing it to childless and crushing you.
Yes.
Yes?
And here is another white woman, this time a deranged MSNBC contributor claiming that J.D. Vance's comments are motivated by, you guessed it, white supremacy. Julie wants to watch.
The stats are there. More and more Americans choosing not to have kids, which again emphasizes why J.D. Vance's comments about childless Americans, childless and cat ladies, could be so politically damaging.
Well, so what's interesting is this natalism that comes from an authoritarian playbook, right? That there need to be more white children, right? That's the idea that there's, this is about great replacement theory, racism. This is what this is. So don't misunderstand it in wanting more children. He wants a certain kind of, racist thing.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
His children are not white. Deal with race baiting. Simpleton. And look, it's not just
The best wares from Kalea to Northampton.
have really embraced their segregationist past, and they've also got what they call white dudes for Paris.
Good choice.
Group, and yes, they do look exactly as you'd expect. Don't you just love a white men-only group created in the name of progress? Let's hear from these white dudes, starting with actor Jeff Bridges.
I'm white, I'm blue, and I'm for hair.
Over the last few years, I've been thinking a lot about.
I'm not sure if you guys can recall.
Yeah, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest.
I stood over my kid's bed, and I wept.
Stood over his cute birds and wept, and ate cookies, it looks like. Ladies, if you think there is a
Farewell.
crisis in masculinity, you'd be right, because you won't detect any in this group.
In the marginalized communities that educate me every single day, that this is a constant education for all of us.
Kamala is carrying on her shoulders 248 years of pain, of agony, of hope, of frustration. And no matter how high she jumps, no matter how many degrees she has, no matter...
I'll take a look.
Yes? Want to trade?
She's never good enough because they're always moving along.
What a variety of whiteness we have here. It's like a rainbow of beige. Man, I am scared to death of what the future could look like if we go back to another Trump administration.
Now to the woman herself, Kamala Harris, the Oakland-born Californian whose Indian and Jamaican parents were both academics, one a scientist, the other a professor. This is how she remembers things. We are all in this together, and your vote is your power. So please make sure your voice is heard this November and register to vote at vote.gov. That was Kamala on the set of a drag queen show. Here is Kamala in Atlanta talking to a maniac black
Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
When did you start talking like this? If you got something to say, just say it to my face. Come on. Come on. Stop trying so hard to pander to black people. In black people's faces. Pretending you are something that you're not.
Well, there was certainly plenty of pandering happening at the Atlanta rally. Here's Megan the Stallion telling women that if they want to keep loving their curvy bodies, then they best vote for Harris.
And if you want to keep loving your body, you know who's going to go eat live, you know, little Jew. Hey.
Corporal? Alright, why not? This way, right?
She went from denying she was ever the border czar to bragging that she has a better track record on immigration than Donald Trump.
So in this campaign, I will proudly put my record against his any day of the week. Any day of the week.
As a free city, Everlight's leadership is not...
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Israel taking
Huh?
out members of the Hamas and Hezbollah leadership, but his dictator mate down in Venezuela is facing mass protests after rigging an election. That has prompted waters to release this rant in defense of dictator Nicolas Maduro, and it's Elon Musk who he blames for the uprising in the South American country.
Elon Musk is posting anti-Maduro tweets about Venezuela and the election that Nicolas Maduro just won. This is the Elon Musk who sat in front of those seats, probably given to him by his friend Netanyahu, the mass murderer. It's called...
Let's see.
Well, well, if it isn't the notorious betrayer's but let us cut to the chase, shall we? Clara has told me...
What else did you...
Not much I didn't already know.
You don't?
No. The less I know, the...
For Simple Village Mayor, Clara has...
Simple Village Mayor.
Well, who is she?
Someone who was once very powerful but decided to quit.
So...
I believe I can. Come on in. Tahar, this is Rowan, leader of the Wayfarers, one of the most able mercenary groups on EO.
Pleasure to... We...
This...
Interesting.
Don't act so surprised, Ardwell. You knew of my past. If I hadn't told the Crown of Asamo's attack on the keep, he would have won. So yes, Tahar, you're right. I told Asamo about your betrayal. But ever since then, I've tried to repent.
That doesn't bring Zane or Helena...
Look, you're angry. And after what I did, you have all the right to be. So, please, let us just put this behind us, even if it's just for now.
So you warned the royal...
Yes. It took me some time to realize how rotten our movement... But please, I can tell you all of...
I don't want your help.
Please, just listen, will you? We don't have to be friends again.
Fine. Speak. Who in blazes...
Mercenaries, as our god...
Mercenaries.
Yes. But that's just how we pay for our shelter and our food.
Very poetic. And how...
He is.
Thanks. Look, Tahar, I know I messed up. I served a monster for over 6 years of my life.
So
this...
Knowledge, tactics, swords, whatever it is you and the Harbinger...
I can't afford...
You don't.
You?
As I said, I owe Clara. Also, it's not as if my wealth...
Fine, but we'll have...
Yes.
Well, that's settled then. But as much as I appreciate... An army this size of the Wayfarers will draw...
Right. I'll see you around then.
Can be completely separate.
From what?
From religion and...
Anything on your mind?
I can't use the word right now, but we can separate the two.
So, what are you separating?
The culture and the religion.
Okay, so what's wrong with this?
I'm just not comfortable with doing that.
Okay, well maybe I can speak to your manager or another. So you're the manager of this whole store?
She's the manager and she's not comfortable. If you thought that was bad, just wait, because the video ends with her threatening to call the cops.
I am pro-Palestine.
And that means...
For political reasons, I'm not comfortable.
Is politics played within offices? Is that a personal staff member's discretion to make decisions?
We have the right to deny.
And what are those reasons?
On the website.
Right. So what policy am I breaching by getting an article about?
Are you reporting me?
Yes, sir.
Huh? So what's the plan?
I'm going to just have to ask you to leave.
No, that's okay. You can call the police.
Yeah, I can call the police.
Sure.
Yep, just give me 1 moment. But yeah, we won't be continuing your transactions.
No worries. Thank you.
Officeworks is a multi-billion-dollar company owned by Wesfarmers, which we know like to get political. They pushed money into the failed race-based referendum, but even they must be absolutely aghast at what has happened in one of their stores. Absolutely shameful. Now to a woman who fought her heart out to keep schools closed as long as possible throughout COVID, who backs all the far-left lunacy you see in so many American schools, and who is a walking, talking advertisement for homeschooling. This is Randy Wintgarten, president of the American Federation of Teachers, a radical activist, and of course, a lefty losing it.
But it is seldom a dramatic event or attack that lets fascism in the door. The violence comes later, after they are voted in. When the history books are written about this moment, let them record that we the people united, mobilized, and voted down this existential threat to democracy and freedom, that we continued the march for progress, that we laid the foundation for a better future, and that we sought to create a more perfect union. Progress is possible. Keep marching.
Ooh, I don't know about you, but that performance reminded me of another great speaker. Take it away, Dwight.
Yes.
I say to you, and you will understand that it is a privilege to fight. Blood alone moves the wheels of history.
Now, overnight, Donald Trump sat down with a panel of so-called journalists at a conference for black journalists, and it didn't take long for the leftist activists on the panel to start losing it. Here is the ABC's Rachel Scott. This is how she started.
I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today.
Yes, she started badly and it only got worse. This is unbelievable, and just wait for Trump's response.
You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabbit to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question.